What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm bringing you guys a Red Dragon Archfiend video. I'm going to be going over a quick little deck list because I've updated this deck quite a lot, and I'm also going to be showing you guys a couple combos that you guys are going to need to know in order to play this deck. Some of them have been shown before by other creators. I just want to show some combos myself just because I always do. Moving on to the main deck, I'm just going to keep it very brief. The Centur-ion engine is very small, as you do not want to really open it sometimes because you'd rather be able to extend playthrough Nibiru with it, but there are ways. This is of course full Red Dragon Archfiend combo because Primera plus Trudea synchros into the Crimson King, and that's full Red Dragon Archfiend combo. For the RDA engine, it's very standard, roughly 2 Power Vice Dragon. That's the only thing that's not standard, is I only play 2 copies of Soul Resonator. You could go down to 1 Soul and play 3 Power Vice, but I'm not playing Dominus Spark. Do not mind the makeshift proxies, by the way. These cards are like very expensive, but you could go down to 1 Soul, but I am choosing to play 2. We're on 2 Stones Weeper, 3 Crimson Gaia, 3 copies of Bone Archfiend, and 1 Foolish Burial for all of our starters here, which there are a lot of starters. You could increase the starters and play a 50 card list. I have been testing some things out, but I do like this how it is, with the minimized bricks being the 1 Darkness, the 1 Vision, the 1 Synchron, the 1 Crimson Call, the 1 Branded Beast, and the 1 Wake Up. These are the minimized bricks you have to play. Some people could play more bricks, less bricks, whatever, like 2 Vision I've seen people play. I've seen people play Crimson, of course, with the Hypernova. Not worth it. You do not need it. Non-engine, of course, in order to play, you do need the most expensive stuff half the time in this current meta. But a budget card now is 3 Super Poly. This card is very good at breaking some boards. You could replace this with Droplet, but I'm playing the Super Poly just because I have extra deck space, and it is a very good card. Of course, the most expensive card, triple Phydralis Harmonia. Again, do not mind the makeshift proxies. I'm not paying like $300 for one. Like, the way this card went skyrocketed is honestly insane, so I'm just playing proxies for now. 3 copies of Fuelos, 3 copies of Ash, 2 copies of Droll, 2 copies of Bell, and then we have our searchable Bestial engine in the form of Libellion Magna Druis. You could cut Druisworm and just search Harmonia, but there are times in the Centur-ion engine where the extra Bestial will come up for the field spell to be able to make Chaos Angel, because I am also still playing that, and the Bestial does come up a lot, especially if you synchro with the Libellion, because sometimes you're forced to. Extra deck, 1 Red Rising Dragon, because I needed space in the extra deck, so the second one had to go. Zalin, Crimson Blade, Crimson King, RDA, Abyss, and Dispatter. No longer playing Scarred anymore, which is, I guess, but 1 Oxala, Crimson Dragon, Blazar, and Chaos Angel. These are all the engine cards you basically need. This is mandatory because you make this on your opponent's turn. Also, you can sometimes make this going first. There are lines with Super Poly as well, because I am, spoiler alert, I'm playing Garura. You can make a Garura with a Primera to make a Light and Dark Chaos Angel. That comes up sometimes. This is all mandatory, and then, of course, all this is mandatory. I'm playing the Lulu over the Legatia because if you send this off of Harmonia, for those who don't know, it can summon Primera from the deck, so it's full RDA combo going second. Malong, of course, is mandatory for the Harmonia, but this could also be a pack bit if you don't have Malong, but Malong is literally like less than $1, so it should not be a problem. Super Poly targets Garura and Chaos. This should be Mud Dragon, but I do not have a Mud Dragon, but there are some times where this comes up against Dragon decks, because you can Super Poly with your own Dragons, plus your opponent's Dragons, if they're playing like Light Dragons. You can make a Chaos, pop cards. It's very, very good. That is it for my extra deck. I'm going to show you guys a couple brief combos that you're going to need to know in order to play this deck, starting with the single Emblem of Oath combo. So we're going to activate Emblem of Oath, typically setting the field spell. We're going to activate the field spell, discard a blank card in order to place the Trudea here. Trudea will summon, Trudea will place itself plus Primera. Primera will summon, Primera will search the Wake Up Centur-ion. Wake Up will make a level 4 token, and we're going to synchro these two into the Crimson King effect. Keep in mind, we have not used our normal summon yet, so we're going to add our Soul Resonator here. But we could add Soul, or we could add Darkness. It really does not matter, it just needs to be a name. So we're going to use our normal summon on Soul effect. We're going to add the Bone. Bone effect is going to discard another card from hand to summon itself. Bone effect is going to target the Crimson King, dumping the Vision, decreasing Crimson King to level 7, which is very important. We're going to synchro these two into our Crimson Blade Dragon, but before that, I do always forget, vision effect as well. We're supposed to add the Crimson Gaia here. It is also very important. Yeah, we're going to add the Crimson Gaia. Crimson Blade Dragon is going to search for the Lubellion. We're just going to shotgun the Lubellion to add the Magna, very important. We're activate Crimson Gaia effect. We're not going to go through Power Vice here, we're just going to straight up add the Darkness. Darkness effect is special, effect to gain additional normal, doesn't really matter. We're going to synchro the Crimson Blade with the Darkness Resonator into our Bestial Dispatter. I'll put it down here because the EMZs kind of can't really see it. Magna is going to banish the Vision from Grave to summon itself here, effect on summon. Dispatter is going to bring back the Vision and synchro with the level 7 Crimson King into our Abyss here. We're going to tribute the Magnamut for the Lubellion and activate the Lubellion, placing Branded Beast, and that's our full end board here. End phase, we get Harmonia. Very standard. That's the centur-ion engine. We're going to go through one RDA combo real quick, and then I'm going to call it here. And we can maybe do a combo video soon, showing a lot more of the combos. Probably we'll maybe show these ones again. I'm going to show you guys the one card Power Vice combo. It's very standard. Power Vice effect, summon itself, effect to add a Resonator. We're going to add the Soul Resonator here, or Darkness. Typically, you would rather search the Darkness. Darkness will summon itself, effect to gain additional normal. Synchro these two into the Crimson King. Crimson King effect. We're going to search for Soul Resonator. We have not used our normal summon, so additional normal on Soul. Soul effect, add Bone. You guys know where this is going. Normal summon Bone. Bone target Crimson King, and it's just basically the same board from there. But typically Power Vice and Oath are the two best combos. But of course you have to open this. You can search this off Gaia, but then your Gaia search is like, Sometimes you want to search other stuff. Really, it just depends. This deck's all about just setting up a basic board or killing your opponent's board, but we're not playing things like Scarred or like any board nukes, so. But that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you guys have any new recommendations or combos that I might miss, maybe I can use them in the video, let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.